Hi guys, it's Monday. So I skipped last Monday because I was on the road forever. And I'm such a horrible, vacationer. I didn't take hardly any pictures the whole entire time I was gone. I did not take pictures. And I didn't record a lot of video. I recorded some on the way back. So you guys might get some clips of that eventually, or I might put them on my channel. So I'm not really sure about that. So, because I skipped 2 weeks, I am going to be doing 2 challenges this week. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started with Olivia's challenge. So, Olivia's challenge was pet peeves, and you were supposed to pick your top 5. And I have a lot of pet peeves, so that's kind of really hard for me. But I noticed when I was picking my top 5 that they all kind of tie into one huge pet peeve of mine. So, I would have to say that my biggest pet peeve ever is stupidity. Biggest pet peeve ever. And all of the things I'm going to talk about kind of tie in to stupidity. Number 1, privileged people. People who were born into money, or people who have a lot of money, or they make a lot of money. Hi, Gray Kitty. They tend to think that they are better than everyone else, and they expect more of everything. They expect everything they want right at that exact second. And if you stand in the way of their idea of what they should be able to have, their expectations, then you're kind of looked down upon, and I really, really hate that. So that's probably number 1. Number 2, if you pass by a sign and it's advertising something that happened in the past. That's so frustrating for me. It's like driving by those tractor and trailers that say yellow on the side, but they're really orange. I guess that's another pet peeve. No, that one, never mind. What I'm trying to say is, now, it's May 2nd. If you rode by, say, a sign at a church that said Easter egg hunt, April 24th, that was a long time ago. So take down your signs. That drives me insane. When a tag is out of someone's shirt, that drives me nuts. I don't know, a tag out of a shirt in a stranger, I probably would even tell them because it's just really frustrating. Bad customer service. If you call somewhere to get customer service and they're not helpful, you obviously need something if you're calling them, and they don't want to be treated bad if they're trying to get some help. So why would they think that it's okay to treat someone else bad? Bad customer service is really just generally annoying. I think even if it's your waitress or the person on the telephone or the person at the store that you ask for your size of shoe or whatever it is, if they're rude or not courteous or not friendly, it just makes the whole experience bad. And who are they to have the right to make an experience bad for someone? It's horrible. So I'm going to take a break from the challenges a little bit and would like to discuss an important part of history being announced today. And that is that Osama Bin Laden is dead. He is gone. He was killed. So, yes, because now all 99% of the other Muslims in the country are thinking maybe they'll stop looking at me like I'm a terrorist now. Because he represented 1% of the Muslim population who are extreme Muslims, and everyone automatically assumed that anyone that looked in that way was just, a terrorist as well. So, good for that. Maybe I am looking at it from a different angle than most people. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I seem to believe that's what it is. Think about it. It's good that he's dead and all, and there's a lot of people that got closure from that, and good, that's great. I'm glad that the closure was provided and justice was served in our eyes, but think about it. He's just one terrorist. There's going to be 17 other terrorist leaders that pop up in his place, so we didn't end any terrorism, we just ended a life. So I guess people aren't thinking about that. Not saying that I'm not, hoorah, yes, justice was served, but you've got to look at it from all perspectives, I guess. And for those of you people who have said Obama didn't do anything that he said he would, here it is. Because in the 2008 presidential debate against McCain, I believe, and I'm not quoting because I'm not exactly sure on the wording, but Obama, who wasn't president then, but was in a presidential debate, said, "So I'm going to pull most of our troops out of Iraq and put them in Pakistan and Afghanistan because that's where we believe that Bin Laden really is, and isn't that what we're over there for anyway? And I don't care whose airspace I invade or where I go. If I see him, I'm going to kill him." And that's exactly what he done. So for all you people who have been bashing Obama lately, I think this shows it's a wonderful example of how in-depth and involved his presidency is. It's not something that you can just do because you have good ideas. It's way more in-depth. It's way more complicated than that. And he is not the cause of gas prices going up because they've historically gone up before. He's not doing what he said he would. It kind of takes a little while to get back in the groove after something's been so messed up before. It's kind of like a knot in your necklace. It wasn't there before, and then it happened, and it takes you a while to get it undone. It's kind of like that. So that's how I feel. I think that it just shows very much character with Obama, because here all these people are focusing on, is he born in America, or why is he doing this, or why is he doing that, and criticizing him, when in reality he's holding council meetings with in a plot to kill the terrorists that Americans have been seeking dead for such a long time. The world's most wanted terrorist. I mean, he's got it. I guess maybe there's too much criticism for me, and I'm not saying that he should be president again because he killed Osama Bin Laden, because that is not it at all. I think that he's not given enough credit. And don't get me wrong, props to the military personnel, because they're the ones over there, they're the ones fighting the front battle, but don't forget that not only is he president, he is commander-in-chief. So when you say he didn't have anything to do with it, he was right there, he knew all the intel, and for those of you who want to make jokes about it, he was following Osama Bin Laden's Twitter. Sorry about that. I kind of broke out into rant mode, I guess. Sorry. You can fast forward through that next time you watch the video. And don't not like it because of it, because you should still like the video. Adam's challenge this week was he wanted us to create a word, and I kind of cheated, I think, because I took a word that I normally use and added a little something something to it. But I actually do use this. I prefer, I guess, silly, or when something's off kilter, I tend to call it wonky. That's W-O-N-K-Y, wonky. So the state of that, if you wanted to say, look at that, I say wonkness. Like, look at the wonkness of that. The wonkiness of my hair. Sorry, the wonkness of my hair. This hair contains wonkness. And guys, before I go, I have a really quick question for you. Casper the Friendly Ghost, like the TV show, at the beginning of every episode, Casper is alone, and he makes all these friends throughout the episode. And then the next episode, Casper is alone again. So I want to know where Casper's friends go. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!